Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my first leaderboard for Puteri Indonesia 2022. Well, as what I have said earlier, this is my first leaderboard for the 2022 edition of Puteri Indonesia, or they call it in their native language as Puteri Indonesia 2022. And in this competition, they will be choosing the three women that will be representing Indonesia in the next editions of different international pageants. So they will be crowning Puteri Indonesia 2022, which will represent Indonesia in Miss Universe 2022. They will also be crowning Puteri Indonesia Lingkungan 2022, which is known as Miss International Indonesia 2023, because Putu Ayu Saraswati will be representing Indonesia in 2022, and then Puteri Indonesia Pariwisata, who will represent Indonesia in Miss Supranational in 2022. Now, the format of Puteri Indonesia is top 11 from all the confirmed contestants from different provinces, and then from the top 11 they will cut it down to top 6 and then to the final 3. And the coronation night is set on March 18th, 2022. I mean, there are still provinces that haven't selected a representative, so we will be seeing some more ladies joining the list. But as of the moment, based on the confirmed candidates for each respective provinces, I have selected my current top 11. So my only basis here is everything that they have shown on their social media, all those photos, videos, and all of those things. Anyways, this is just my first impression, so we'll see if we have the same favorites, especially to those of my followers or to those who are watching my videos that are native of Indonesia. Let's see if my bets is the same as your bets. Starting with my number 11, Sumatera Barat, Herviera Lovienta. She's got a degree in communications, and her aura to me doesn't scream your typical beauty queen that we usually see, because she is more of that girl next door type of beauty, and she gives me that most intelligent girl in your class vibe. That's what I'm getting. And having said that, although I still see potentials in her, and I am not sensing that international pageant vibe in her yet, but I am willing to be proven wrong. My number 10 goes to Nusa Tenggara Barat, Sheila Intan Permatasari. I like her. I don't see her as a top 3 contender as of the moment, but there's something in her that I like, which made me think that if she could crack at least the first, there's something about her that made me think that she is worthy of cracking the first cut. One thing that I appreciate about her is her activeness in doing social works. My number 9 goes to Riau, Anisha Soraya. I like her in photos and in motion, and I have seen amazing shots from her, and I think she's beautiful, but I need to see more to validate my thoughts and opinions about her. However, in comparison to other ladies that I have seen, I believe she's worthy to be here in my first leaderboard so far. Also, I am hoping she would update and post more updates about herself, all those photo shoots, videos, and everything that she do on her social media, especially now that she is an official candidate for Puteri Indonesia. My number 8 goes to Nusa Tenggara Timur, Breldy Angela Lyric. I am in love with her skin complexion. I love the color, and I am absolutely a huge fan of her beauty. However, her social media doesn't have much update yet, and her recent photo uploaded by Puteri Indonesia when she was announced as representative of NTM is very, very far from the old NTT, from the old photos that I have seen. So if she is as gorgeous as she is during the competition or during that photo shoot, then I sense a potential crown contender in her. She's one of the ladies that excites me. But then again, it will only be possible if she delivers, or if she is much better than the photos that we've seen. My number 7 goes to DKI Jakarta 4, Norkotima Panay, First of all, she can speak English, so that's a good start. The question is how she does when it comes to public speaking, when it comes to firmness, confidence, delivery, and command when she speaks. And I wanted to see more of that. I also think she's beautiful, but I am not a huge fan of her styling. I wanted her to give more of that youthful vibe because some of the stylings of her that I've seen aged her a little bit. So potential-wise, I think she's great. My number 6 goes to Bali. Laxmi Denif Swardana. I am not really crazy over her as well, but I see potentials in her beauty, and I feel like she's one of the candidates that can easily be worked with when it comes to transformation. And I'm talking about the physical aspect, and I see the flexibility in her beauty. The video of her walking has some potentials as well. Loved her fierceness, loved her attitude, so she'll definitely someone that I'll keep my eye on. My number 5 goes to DKI Jakarta 1. Angelia Rizki. She is currently a fashion model and she's also in the field of mining engineering. I really like her simply because she has that fresh beauty and aura that can easily work with, and if she is with the right team, I think it's going to work in her favor. I have also seen some of her photos and she's got really long legs, great figure, and it worked really well with her overall look. I love her stance. And just by simply standing there in the photos that I have seen, I'm impressed so far. So one of the ladies as well that I'm hoping would deliver during the competition once everything starts formally. My number 4 goes to Sumatera Selatan, Extica Florenza. I loved her name. But I have to admit, she's one of the candidates that I have no doubt that would be on this list. But the only thing that I don't like is that watching all of her photos, all of her videos, it feels like she is in the same mold as the previous Puteris. And I don't mean that as a bad thing, but I wanted her to create a brand of her own to make her unique. I mean, she has potentials, she's beautiful, but being different sometimes helps you set yourself apart and makes you stand out. And that's what I'm hoping to see from her, because beauty wise I love her, especially the candid shots where she's wearing less makeup. I mean, super beautiful face. So one of the candidates that I will also be watching during the competition. My number 3 goes to, I am not seeing her on many lists, so I'm not really sure what you think of her, but my number 3 is Maluku, Jasween Kaur Dillon. I seriously don't understand why I don't see anyone talking about this woman. I mean, I could be wrong here, but based on what I have seen so far, she impressed me. When it comes to the photos that I've seen, when it comes to the videos, she's got a very radiant beauty, stunning smile, and very beautiful face. And to be honest, I have to be honest, there are some photos of her, and this is, I believe, the photo that I will be posting. At first glance, I thought it gives me that Diana Mendoza vibe on this aura when Diana was younger and maybe a bit lighter when it comes to complexion. That's what I'm seeing, especially with the intensity on her eyes. She's got a very radiant beauty, as what I have said earlier, and she can always nail it every time she smiles, even when she do an all-out smile. I mean, she is also insanely gorgeous when it comes to close-up photos, and this is one of those proofs. So I'm really crossing my fingers that she will deliver, and hopefully she will not disappoint. My number 2 goes to Jawa Timur, Adinda Krashela. What an interesting choice. I mean, I am loving her. Very strong, very model-esque, very striking, but super beautiful facial features. If they could use that to her advantage with the right makeup and styling, I feel like she could easily make a statement, command attention when she's on stage. I mean, she's got a very unique facial features that I mean, I can't imagine that if she will be styled properly, I think she's going to capture and really grab attention of many people during the competition. Her aura reminds me of Wulan Daring in 2013, who gave us a very strong model-esque features as well, but she was able to use that to her advantage. We sometimes think that having too strong model-esque features doesn't work in pageantry, but we have seen many times as well at how that thought has been changed. Well, it depends on the candidate on how they use that to their advantage. So I'm hoping that Adinda from Java Timur could also use that as her advantage. I'm looking forward to see more from her at the same time. But my current number one and my favorite to win Puteri Indonesia 2022 so far, because again, as what I've said, there are still candidates, there are still provinces that haven't announced their representative yet. But for now, my number one is Jawa Barat. Melanie Behrens, clearly an easy front runner in this batch. When she was crowned, she's making waves right away as one of the favorites to win and one of the ladies with a high possibility of taking home one of the 3 crowns. I like her too because of all the candidates. She's already looking well polished. She seems like she's ready for a national competition, and her overall package is strong in my opinion. I mean, you are already in a national pageant and you really have to look as if you are ready to win a national pageant. And there's a difference. I mean, some ladies are in a bit of a disadvantage, to be honest, because for someone like Jawa Barat who is already looking so ready and so fired up to compete, then others really needs to step up even more, multiple folds if possible, when it comes to her preparation. And I just wanted her to build her own unique identity. That's what I wanted her to work on, so that she would leave a long-lasting impact, not only on a national level, but on an international level, if she will be given an opportunity to represent Indonesia. So far, she's an easy bet for the crown. Jawa Barat for my number one. So that's it. This is my first leaderboard for Puteri Indonesia 2022, and I'm super excited to see the next contestants to be confirmed for this competition and see if how many of them could be able to shake this leaderboard. I'm so excited to know your favorites. I haven't really know the pulse of the people yet when it comes to their favorites. I have seen some leaderboards, but I haven't really seen the majority of the pulse yet. So I'm looking forward to read all your commentaries. If you have the same favorites, who do you want to see representing Indonesia in Miss Universe 2022, Miss Supranational 2022, and Miss International 2023? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.